What's up, guys? I'm not sure why it looks zoomed in, but should be good. Anyhow, today's videos, I'm gonna give you guys of advice on buying fragrances online, and we're just gonna make this video super quick. I'm not gonna waste anybody's time because I hate doing that, making videos too long. So number one is shop around. Don't just look at going to Macy's, JCPenney's. They'll rip you off. Like on Creed, you could probably waste like between like 400 and like 450, you know, on a good Creed fragrance. Zenitio, you can probably waste between like $250 and like $300 on fragrance. But what I recommend is shopping online. Like, you have the perfume box that has good sales. Gift Express I have used. E-Discount Perfumes, and those just are a couple sites that I've used that are really good as far as looking for like cheap fragrance. Niche, you know, designer scents. Number two is get clones. You know, if I'm a fan of Silver Mountain water, I'm gonna have the Creed of Silver Mountain water, obviously, for special occasions, and then I'm gonna have a clone for the occasions where I'm at work or where I'm actually like when I'm going out during the weekend, you know. But I'll keep the original Silver Mountain water by Creed for special occasions, weddings, parties. And that's what I'd recommend, and that's what I would have done differently in my collection, is having the genuine product and then having a clone of it too. Trying to think of what else. Number three, discount codes. What I do and how I get fragrances on the cheap, like very low, is I stack coupons. So if there's deals like Labor Day, Christmas, I think sometimes they run fall sales on Decant X. You can stack coupons. Like, I think I was using Set Angel. Yeah, it was Set Angel. And they had a discount for Magnetic Blend 7. They already had a discount of like $7 off of their 10 ml decants, which they can be like $30. So it brings it down quite a bit. And then I had a 20% coupon that they had sent me through email. And when you stack that 20% on the $7 that they already took off, you're already getting the fragrance that's niche for a 10 ml for almost like 30% off, and it's great, you know. And if you want to try fragrances, stacking coupons is the best way to do it, and it's the absolute best way to do it. Wait for sales to come on. Don't pay full retail on fragrances ever, and when you see a deal, snag it. Give me a quick second. Sorry, I'm taking out my dog right now, and that's why I'm outside and had to pick up his business. Number five, when you're buying fragrances, avoid getting into the habit of buying samples just because you want to buy samples. Only buy samples of fragrances that you actually have a genuine interest of buying a whole bottle. So you need to have the mentality of when you buy the sample that you are going to be buying the full bottle. That's the mentality I have to go into now, because now I have over 100 samples and 50 full bottle fragrances, and you don't want to go about it that way because it gets pricey very quickly. You end up getting addicted to the game of fragrances, and I highly disagree with buying a lot of samples if you're not planning on buying them, you know. And I avoid that by thinking and having the mentality of, if I'm gonna buy the whole bottle, like, I need to have the mentality that I have $250 in my saving in my bank account right now to purchase the whole fragrance, because I just have so many. And which leads to my next point, which is point number 6. We don't even know the numbers, but we're just gonna throw out numbers. Have a small collection first and go through the bottles that you're actually going to go through. So I would probably suggest you to start with a fragrance collection of like 10. At the max side, like 20, but I think 10 is like perfectly okay, because I think 2 for the fall, 2 for the winter, 2 for the summer, 2 for the spring, that's already 8. 1 for special occasions like weddings and stuff, so your stereotypical like big niche brands, they're gonna be like $500, again, personal preferences. And then 1 for your date night. So like if you're gonna be going on a date and you want to smell good, like easy, your date night fragrance could be Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDP, easy. Your everyday scent could be a clone of Silver Mountain water, and then your fall fragrance could be Jean Paul Gaultier Le Mail Le Parfum, something like that. And just keep it small. Keep your fragrance collection small. If you don't get into the habit of buying a lot of samples frequently, it's for the best of you, and it's a good thing that you don't buy a lot of samples, because it keeps your collection small and you make sure you put a dent in your collection. And that's super important. You want to make sure you get a dent through your collection, so you can try new fragrances. I think that's the right way to do it. The wrong way to do it is buying fragrances just because you can, and then ending up with a bunch, and then that first one that you got that made you get into the niche perfumery and designer perfumery, you end up not even touching it, and it's a whole 95% bottle. And that's what you want to avoid, because you're spending a lot of bread on these fragrances. You might as well put a big dent in them. I think last but not least is join your local communities, fragrance communities, and ask for samples, ask for decants, look at deals in groups, talk to people about fragrances, because when you talk to people about fragrances, it saves you money too, because they can give you their own based personal opinions on stuff. And that's what you want, is you want people to give you their opinions about fragrances that you haven't tried yet, to know if it's worth it for you. And last but not least is don't take people's opinions to heart. You know, that's their opinions, that's what they do. And the best thing you can do is take it as a grain of salt, you know. Take it as a rough idea. Like if somebody tells you Green Irish Tweed smells like lemon cleaner, don't take it as that, you know. But let it be in the rough idea of, okay, this is going to be like a lemon scent. Maybe this person doesn't like strong lemon scents, you know. And you might like strong lemon scents. So there you go. Opinion is biased. And that's it. I'm going to keep this video super short. I think it's probably been like 10 or 9 minutes, but should be enough valuable information to get you by. And I highly recommend the clone game for sure. Get clones. Prices on these fragrances go up $20 every year, and next you know you're paying like $700 for Creed fragrances, and that's like, no bro, no, we're not paying high retail prices for these fragrances. You're crazy, especially for something that is just fragrance, that just gives you a scent. You know, you're not wearing the brand, you're wearing the scent. So brand doesn't really matter, my own personal opinion. That's it. If you guys like the video, comment below, and subscribe, because I'll have more content like this all the time. Yeah, that's all the information I got today. And dog over here is Buddy, and we'll close out with that. Peace out, guys.